I stopped opening my email marketing platform on purpose and the work got faster. Okay, calm down. I didn't fire anything, but watch this. So I didn't log into anything. I didn't pull a report. I typed one sentence in the chat. It read my live account, gave me the numbers, and started building the next campaign. All of that inside of the platform. So that's not a chatbot guessing. That is my actual email tool doing actual work from inside the AI that I have open all day long. So let me show you what happened, why it's a bigger deal than it looks, and the exact prompts that you can steal on day one. So here's a plain language version, not jargon. Omnisend just plugged their whole platform into ChatGPT. So this is not an AI assistant living in a corner of your dashboard. This is the actual platform. You talk to the AI that you're already using, and it reaches into your real Omnisend account, reads your real data, and does its thing. It builds a campaign, it pulls the report, flags the problem, then it hands it to you to approve. So nice thing about this, there's no CSV exports, there's no copy paste, there's no like tabbing in between browser windows. You ask, it acts. Now I know what you're thinking because I've heard it too. Okay, cool, yay, another AI feature, clap. Every tool shipped one this year, and honestly, they're all kind of mid. No, honestly, they are kind of mid because most of the AI in your software this year, it's pretty much the same thing. It's a chat bubble bolted into the sidebar that can talk about your marketing, but it can't really touch it. It's kind of like a very smart intern that has no hands. Like a dinosaur? Some dinosaurs. Like it's gonna write you a subject line, but it's not gonna actually go into your email marketing software and create the campaign. This tool is exactly the opposite. This isn't a chatbot that's added to the software. This is the software moving into the chatbot. So that's the whole platform. It's reachable by just like asking. So this is a whole different category. And once you've used the version with hands, the sidebar bubble feels like a little toy. So just a quick recap on what MCP actually means, because I know you've been hearing the word MCP and you've been nodding along like you know what it means. So here, what it actually is in plain terms. MCP is basically the thing that lets an AI do stuff in your real tools instead of just chatting about it. That's it. That's basically the whole acronym decoded. It's like the plumbing that connects your AI to your accounts so it can pull real numbers and can push real work. Now, you don't need to know how the plumbing works. You just need to know that now the tap actually runs. All right, so let's get practical. So these are some real prompts. Each of these is like one sentence. I'm going to show you what to type and what comes back. So you can steal all of them. Prompt number 1, look for underperforming areas in my lifecycle marketing and Omnisend account and suggest the 3 highest impact fixes for this week. This is basically asking Omnisend to stop giving you more data and tell you where to actually look. So instead of bouncing between campaigns, automation, segments, and reports, and trying to figure out what's dragging performance down, just to give me the things that are most worth fixing right now. Next prompt. What were my top 5 email campaigns in the last 180 days by revenue? Include open rate, click rate, and unsubscribes for each. Same principle as before, revenue first, but I like pulling a longer window here because now I'm not just looking at what worked last week. I can actually start seeing which campaigns and offers consistently made money, then use the engagement metrics to understand why. Another prompt you can use is, Omnisend, give me a monthly summary I can share with my team or my client if you're an agency. What worked, what didn't, how this month compared to last month across campaigns, automations, revenue, and subscribers, and what we should focus on next month. This is the reporting prompt. So you're not asking it to spit out a pile of metrics. You're asking it to compare the month, tell you what changed, and turn that into something you can actually discuss with a team or a client. Next prompt, and use this in preparation for Q4, Omnisend, run a full Black Friday, Cyber Monday readiness check on my Omnisend account. Score me out of 100 across campaigns cadence, automation coverage, and product catalog completeness. Give me the top 3 things to fix before Black Friday. This is where MCP gets really useful for planning. So instead of pulling together a giant pre-Black Friday checklist for yourself, I'm asking it to assess the account I already have, grade the important pieces, and prioritize what needs attention before the busiest part of the year. Another one you can use, What are my Omnisend MCP permissions? Can I only read or write data and do changes in my Omnisend account as well? Before you start telling ChatGPT to pull or change things, this is actually a really useful question to ask. What can it read? What can it write? What can it actually change inside this particular account? Because MCP capability and the permissions that you've given it are two different things. Another prompt you can use: what automation actions can you perform in this brand, and which supporting tools are available for events, segments, email content, and templates? And I ran this one before trying to build anything too complicated. Rather than guessing what parts of an automation it can create or edit, just ask. It'll tell you what actions are available and what supporting tools it has access to for the rest of the build. Okay, so that's a lot of information. There's a lot of prompts. So you're probably wondering, okay, why should I care this? How much should I care this? Why is this important? I'm gonna tell you. If you are a founder who's been flying blind on email because logging in and digging felt like a chore, that excuse is gone. The chore was the only excuse between you and knowing your numbers. Now it's one sentence. Okay, if you run an agency and you're the operations person, I'm gonna be a little honest. Half of you should be a little bit nervous, but half of you should be excited about this new superpower. It is a superpower, because if your value is logging in and pulling reports, the button clicking part, and your job just got automated. Now, if your value is judgment, which segment, why the deliverability dipped, what to actually do with the scores. You, my friend, just got faster at the boring part, and now you can focus on the part that actually makes you money. Ka-ching! I've been running an agency for 10 years now, and I'm firmly in the this is a gift camp. It completely deletes my busy work, lets me think, which is what people and companies are paying me for. Okay, now, because I'm not going to be standing here and telling you that a robot is going to run your whole business, here's the one part that hype videos skip. The AI does the pulling and the building. It does not do the judgment, right? So it will draft your re-engagement campaign. It will draft it to you in 90 seconds, and it will be 70% right. Now, the last 30%, the offer that fits your brand, the word that would keep like a claim under legal grounds and legal guidelines, the call on whether to send or not, that is still you or someone you pay, like me. You still need to approve everything that goes out because this is a co-pilot. It's not autopilot. Planes also need pilots too, right? Even though they do run on autopilot. So the founders that win with this are the ones that let it kill the busy work so they can keep their hands on the judgment. And that's not a knock on the tool. That is how you use it without setting your list on fire. So now I'm going to tell you how to actually get this. There's a landing page. I'm going to drop it in the description below. And the setup is easy. It's basically just connecting your Omnisend account to ChatGPT and get going. But Sandra, I'm on Klaviyo or on MailChimp or on Attentive. I don't have Omnisend. Right, so here's the other half of the story. Omnisend does the migration for you. Give them 5 days, their team moves the whole thing. Flows, templates, lists, segments, suppressions, SMS, email, both. And you're gonna show up to everything already set. So I've watched migrations take 6 months internally on other platforms, and I've watched them not happen at all because someone's terrified of the person that built the flows. 5 days with the Omnisend team doing the work is a completely different conversation. And of course, I'm gonna come with receipts since I know that you want them. Right now, about 150,000 plus brands run on Omnisend. It is the big boys table. 4.8 stars out of 5 on Shopify for Omnisend. Omnisend also shows $79 earned for every $1 spent last year. They have 200 plus integrations like Triple Whales, Smile.io, Aftership, the whole stack. You have real human support within 4 minutes and average response time, which try getting that from your current vendor, whatever vendor you're with, and report back to me. And a lot of brands report that they're paying up to 35% less than they were with their previous ESP. So here's where we are. Your email marketing platform now does the work when you just ask for it. As the reporting, the audits, the segment hunting, the campaign building, the stuff that used to eat your week. That is one sentence now. The judgment is still yours. That's a good version of AI. It takes the clicking and you do the thinking. So if you want to try it, there's going to be a link below. You can also get 30% off your first 3 months through my referral link. And if you're stuck on another platform, the free 5-day migration is still available. And if you got something out of this, please subscribe. I do videos for growth for e-commerce brands, mostly wellness and longevity. I cut back the BS. If you have any questions about MCP or email or any of it, drop them below. I read everything. So happy I fired my dashboard. Okay, I didn't really fire my dashboard, but I barely open it anymore. Calm down. It's just about email marketing.